Hello, you all. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Welcome, Super Dave, and welcome, Long Line Master. Welcome, welcome. Yep, it's morning probably where you're at. And how are you, Super Dave? Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, my friend. Super Dave, I was thinking about you the other day and I watched your videos and I was thinking, you know what? You were one of the first friends that I've ever met here on YouTube. You were really one of the very, very first friends. And I think I met you like right in the first month that I was here public on YouTube. So, how are y'all doing? I hope you're all doing really, really good. I'm tired tonight. I have to be honest. I just got off of a 2 hour webcam uh, live class. I go to college at 64 years old. And it was, it's a hard class, a wonderful teacher, but hard class. So I got off of that a little bit ago, and then I stopped at Brenda Land's live stream, and then I sat out on the front porch with my husband, and then he was going to bed, and I said, you know what? I'm tired, but I'm going to go on. So I hope you're all doing really, really good. And, Super Dave, you make such great videos. I love your videos, and I love when you do your live streams. I don't always get to them because you do them quite late, but I really, really love them. I really, yeah, I'm 64 years old, my friend. Hard to believe, it goes really, really fast. I still feel like I am 29. And, I'm a very young in person. If you knew me in person, I'm very young in person. I'm very energetic. I'm on the go. I do 5 mile run a day or a walk. It depends. Some days it's a walk, some days it's a run, some days it's a combination. And, but today I'm tired because I did 6 hours on one class. I had to do a test. Was it yesterday? I had to do, no, not yesterday. It was last Thursday. I think I had to do it was a midterm exam, and it was really hard. And I'm taking 19 credit hours, which is a lot. And so it's a lot. Oh, I remember when I was 25, long line. I remember it well. Wonderful. Enjoy your journey because it goes really fast and there is no destination. I think when you're younger, people think that there's a destination. And I did a video today called, I did a couple on, aging. And one of them I did was called, what was it called? It was called Milestones. I haven't put it up yet. The other one was called What Makes Older People Happy? And I did put that one up. Thank you, long line. It's just taking care of myself. Now, Dave, you're 44. You were 25. You were Super Dave 25 before, right? And, but just taking care of yourself. Health comes from the inside out, not from the outside in. And if you have great health, you're going to look young. You really are. And I work out so hard. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so welcome. I don't give notice when I'm going to be on, so I never know when I'm going to be on. I wasn't planning on coming on tonight. Hey, Robert, wonderful to see you, my friend. Wonderful. And so I never know. So I don't give notice, so people don't know if I'm coming on or not coming on. Um, I am from Georgia, USA, Georgia. And Dave is from South Carolina, and I pass through South Carolina all the time. I don't like I-95. I love South Carolina, Dave, but I don't like I-95. Worst road in the country, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the drivers, because it's only 2 lanes on each side with a tremendous amount of traffic. And I don't like it. How are you doing, Robert? How's everything going for you? I hope it's going well. I hope it's going well. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to come on, and I'm all over the place. I'm not on a set time to come on. Like Brenda Land comes on every night at the same time, but I never know. You know what, Robert? I love Branson. I lived in Hollywood, and Hollywood was not my favorite. I mean, at the time it was, but I wouldn't go back. But Branson, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love Branson. We took our motor home to Branson when our kids were probably 10, 11, and 12. We had an amazing, amazing time. Long line master, I am a full-time 64-year-old college student studying law. That's what I do. And I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I run 5 miles a day and I'm an artist. And that's what I do. That's what I do. So, but today was especially tiring because I had 6 hours on one class and then I had a 2 hour web class that I had to do. And welcome, Diosa. Welcome, welcome. And so it was a lot of work. I have a lot of work every day. And then I have 3 more classes opening up on Thursday. Thursday. So it's going to be really busy. Welcome, KPR. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And yeah, Robert, I have to tell you, in the 60s and 70s, it was a very different place. What was the name, Robert, right on, what is it? What's the main drag through Hollywood? What's the main drag? I can't even remember now. Hollywood Boulevard, is it? That it was like a drive-in. It was like a round drive-in sort of, but you could go into the restaurant. And I remember I used to go there all the time. It was kind of crummy, but late at night we'd all go there. I don't know if it's still there or not, but no, I just go to college, my friend. I just go to college. Hey, Aileen, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. But Robert, what was the name of it? It was sort of a drive-through. And yeah, Hollywood Boulevard on Sunset Strip. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my mind? I'm so tired today. I can't think straight. um, it was Sunset Strip and it was a round place. It was a little bit up from Arby's. So like if you got off the freeway, you made your left, you would pass Arby's and you would go up and it was on the right-hand side, on the right-hand side. And it was like almost like a drive-in where you eat, not a movie theater, but like where you eat, you could go. I think you could drive in, but I think mainly you went in. And I don't know if it was a drive-in. It seemed like it was a drive-in, but it was kind of that type of place. And then I mean I knew Sunset Boulevard. I knew the whole area very, very well. I worked there, as you well know. I worked at the old Gower Studios, and when it was there. I don't know if it's still there. I don't really. I've been gone so long. I don't know. No, it wasn't the Brown Derby. I know. Yeah, the Brown Derby is very famous. I think it's gone now, isn't it, Robert? Brown Derby. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Brown Derby was nice. But no, this was it was kind of just not a rundown restaurant, but it was very popular. People stopped there. It was very noticeable. And it was on the right-hand side as you're going towards Beverly Hills. And I remember Hamburger Hamlet kind of stuck up on the hill before you get to Beverly Hills. And then there was was it the Bellage Hotel? The Bellage Hotel. Actually, many, 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 many years ago, I got engaged there, but not to my husband. I've been married 30 years to my husband, but this is to somebody else long ago when I was in my 20s. I think it was the Bellage Hotel, if I remember correctly. And yeah, if I remember correctly, I was all around there. Still there. Yeah. Oh, is it still there, or do they still do anything at the Gower Studios, Robert? I just wondered because there was never any parking. The problem was the parking. You actually ended up having to park on the street. I mean, the parking was terrible at Gower Studios. Um, and then I remember the big art center, the design center there. Um, and then there was a restaurant over by Cedars Sinai I used to go to. What's the restaurant? There was a restaurant right over there. It was a very popular late night restaurant, walking distance to Cedars. But I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it now. But that was so long ago. I was in my early 20s, and I'm 64 now. So you know how many years. But time goes fast. It goes so, so fast. Welcome, welcome, my new friend. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. But it goes, people don't realize how fast time goes. That's why you enjoy your journey. You enjoy your journey. Mamba code, I think, cutie. And let me give you a blue wrench. I get names wrong when I don't put my glasses on, just to let you know. So if I mispronounce your name, it's because I don't have my glasses. I take them off so I don't have the glare. But yeah, so my husband and I, we sit on the porch. He went to bed because he played golf all day. He golfed. He's tired. He golfed from early in the morning, and I studied all day. I did schoolwork all day, and plus I did my 5 mile run. And I get up early. I get up really, really early. So, um, you know what, Robert? Georgia is the place. It is the place for a lot of TV shows now are in Georgia. Lots and lots of TV shows. Georgia is a big, big TV, mega TV place now. It really is. It really is. It's a big TV place. By the way, Grandma's couch squeaks when I sit down, so I don't want you all think I had some gas or something. It squeaks like, listen, listen. It's like, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yeah. When people sit down, they get kind of embarrassed because it squeaks, and they think, oh, I didn't fart. Hey, I can't wait. Welcome, welcome. And it's Mamshi. Mamshi, welcome, welcome. And yeah, Robert, sometimes we have snow in Georgia, not a lot, but we've had some. There's been times that we've got quite a bit, you know. But I love the South. I'm very happy here. It's where I live. I'm very happy. I love my life. I Pam Ma'am style. Welcome, welcome. Give you a blue wrench there. And thank you all for coming on. I never know if anybody's going to show up because I don't tell anybody I'm going to be on. Yeah, and so I can't wait. You're a brand new channel. What's your channel about? I can't wait. What is it about? We have a lot of great channels that do come in here. Maybe not always to the live stream because they don't always know I'm on. But they do come. They do come. Super Dave, your channel is really, really growing. You've really done fantastic, fantastic. And so let's see. So yeah, I did a lot of schoolwork. Oh, my teacher was wonderful. He asked me to stay after tonight in class, because it's by webcam. So I said, well, I was going to go. And he said, oh, can I talk to you for a moment? And I said, yes. He said, we're only not even halfway done yet. And he said, you've already completed the whole class. And he said, you've done such an excellent job that I've recommended you for a more advanced class. And although I'm taking 19 hours and I don't know how I could take another class right now, but I was very flattered that he had talked to his superiors about me taking this additional class because I really wasn't qualified for that particular class. But he said he was so impressed with my work ethic and my grades. And so, but I work hard. I don't think I'm any smarter than anybody else. I just work hard. I really put a lot of hard. I've always worked hard. I'm a hard worker. Whatever it is, whether I'm an artist, because I would stand in the kitchen till 4 a.m, painting, painting, painting. When my kids would go to bed when they were little, I would put them to bed, and then I would be up half the night just painting. I'm a hard worker that way. And everything I've achieved in my life has come through smart work and hard work combination. You got to work smart. If you don't work smart and you work hard, it's not going to get you anywhere. So you got to do a combination. You got to know what's right for your life, and then you've got to work hard. So why did I call this pantyhose and old ladies? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Pantyhose and old ladies, that's got, anytime I do a video on pantyhose and old ladies, I get a tremendous amount of views. And ultimately, now they don't maybe on a live stream, but ultimately, if I do one, and I talk everything about old ladies, growing old, getting older, being over 60, how to grow old fabulously. And, my grandmother used to wear pantyhose, but she didn't wear the pantyhose. She wore the knee highs, and she would roll them up, and she'd put rubber bands around them. And so one day I came on here and I talked about grandma old ladies in pantyhose, and I was telling them about grandma. Well, that got 20,000 views, and well, 19,982, I think, the last time I looked at it. So rounded off to 20,000. And yeah, La Brea and Sunset used to be a restaurant. It wasn't La Brea though. I don't think it was La Brea, but you would know it, Robert, because you've been there forever. You would know the restaurant. You would know it. And if you mentioned it, I would remember it. I would remember it. I just can't remember it because it was so long ago. It was so long ago. And yeah. So but anyhow, if you want to get a lot of views, you've got to kind of pick your right topic, and I don't pick topics for that purpose. Hey, Vanessa, thank you always. Such a wonderful, supportive friend. If you don't have Vanessa, you really want Vanessa on your channel, because Moments with Vanessa, she is like the most supportive person. She really, really is. She's so supportive and so kind and so thoughtful. She has a generous spirit. Her spirit of kindness is so generous. So you definitely want Vanessa. I look at people for their spirits and for who they are and for their kindness. And, you don't see them every day, but when you do see them, wow, when would I like some more bananas? Of course, of course. YouTube keeps taking mine away. Okay, they do. The other night, I have to tell you, I was almost at 16,000, and it really should be at about 60,000 or more right now. But anyhow, I was almost at 16,000 minus like 8. They took 200 away from me within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. I'm so used to it. I love you, YouTube. What can I say? YouTube, please make me to 60,000 overnight. Or 100,000. That would even be better. Welcome, Ron Mower. Welcome, Fluffy's Kitchen. Fluffy, you know what? Our kitty is named Fluffy because she's so fluffy. We have one called Stripes and one called Fluffy. And Fluffy is wonderful. She's amazing. She's so sweet. But Stripes, she's not so sweet. Vanessa, there is no plain people. There are no plain people. There's only amazing people. And, we're all amazing. We all have uniqueness. We all have our own beauty. We all have our own way of doing things. We all have our idiosyncrasies. We all have our blessings. We all have our challenges. We're just all people. And just, let yourself shine. And you do. You shine, Vanessa. You shine. And, so many people they recognize beauty in other people, but they don't often see it in themselves. I know Vanessa sees her own beauty. I know that. But some people don't. And it's important to see your own beauty and recognize your own beauty. You have to recognize your beauty. And if you can't recognize it, dig it out because it's there. It's there. We all have it. Sometimes people have not been told that they're beautiful or wonderful or kind or, people. And so they wait on other people to tell them. But you know what? You have to tell yourself. You have to tell yourself. I have no problem saying I love who I am. I love myself. When I got sick 10 years ago, and you all know that story, if you haven't heard it, go look up the video called Brain Aneurysm. When I took sick, and I did a couple of videos on it, so you watch all of them because they're very, very good videos. And when I got sick, my number one fear was my kids losing their mom. I didn't want them to lose me because I knew they were young, very young at the time, and they needed me. But the second thing is I didn't want to lose me. I love being me. I love being me. I didn't want to lose the person I am. And that made me very sad, the thought of I was going to possibly lose me. You lose all this history and lose all this story. And I knew I had a lot more story to tell. So I'm here. I'm here. Grandma always said, as long as you're alive, you have purpose. You have purpose. And I sure must have a lot of purpose. And at least my husband tells me so. So, yeah. But but we all have beauty. We all have our unique beauty. So getting back to pantyhose and old ladies. So I didn't know what to call it tonight because I was just jumping on it at a spur of the moment. I thought I'll just call it pantyhose and old ladies, and again, like my video. And but if you want to get views, um, find a right title for your videos. So you left your job, Vanessa. So you left your job after 17 years and you left it on a good note. See, that's wonderful. And I just did a video called When You Want to Leave Your Job. Isn't that, did you see that one, Vanessa? Did you see that when I put it out, I think yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. It might have been the day before, when you want to leave your job. And and when you leave, you always want to leave it on a good note, if at all possible, so that you can carry with you all the good memories. Whenever you leave a relationship or a job on a bad note, all those good memories, you kind of can't take them with you. So you want to leave on a good note so you can take them with you. Okay. Um, and tiny nailers, Robert, you're right. That was it. It was Naylors. Is it still there? That's what it was. Tiny nailers. Absolutely, Robert. Absolutely. That was the name of the restaurant, Tiny Nailors. I mean, this is back in the 70s, the mid 70s, 1970s. And we used to, I was probably 20. I think I was 20. And we would hang out there, 19 or 20 I was. And we'd go in there because it was cheap. And when you're 19 and 20, you don't have a lot of money. You don't have a lot of money. But yeah, 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 yeah. Is it still there, Robert? Is it still there? It was pretty crummy back then, so I'm sure it's crummy now, you know. But yeah, I remember that so well. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name though. Yeah, they had good sandwiches. I remember they had like oh, I don't know, it was like a turkey and cheese and ham sandwich. Oh, it was good. Hey, Pido Lamel, welcome, welcome. Give you a blue wrench there. Yeah, but Tiny Nailers, I know it so well. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I hung out a lot. Sunset Boulevard was not the best place in the world to be. So I didn't hang out on Sunset Boulevard, but late at night, after you've been at work and everything, everybody goes out. And so we would stop at different places, back then. And but I remember Hamburger Hamlet, but there was another place right by Hamburger Hamlet. It was a real nice bar, disco, something like that. And we used to go dancing all the time. Then we'd go over to Beverly Hills, and I remember Carol O'Connor had a bar. I don't know what it was called, but he had a bar over there for the longest time, and we used to go over there after work. Um, I don't remember Seven Seas, Robert. I don't remember that one, but there were so many. There were so many. Arby's used to be, remember Arby's? And it had the old Arby's sign. I don't know if they still do now. Um, oh, you're welcome, Vanessa. You know what I do? When I leave my stream, I always take the blue wrenches away and then I give them back when I come back. I just do that. I know a lot of people leave the blue wrenches up, but I take them down and then I just give them back to everybody when I get back. Um, but yeah, I remember, it was a lifetime ago, 40 years ago, 40 years ago. Yep. I hung out in LA and, I worked in LA. I lived at the beach and I worked in LA. And then later I moved to Palm Springs and I would still work in LA. So I would drive into LA. I would work in LA and either drive back home to Palm Springs or I would stay in LA for a couple of nights and work steady. And then I would go back home to Palm Springs. Later, I was to move to Newport Beach. And then I moved to Newport Beach and then I got married. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, absolutely, Grandma Ducky. Absolutely. Grandma Ducky is in the house. And yes, duckies can wear pantyhose. Welcome, Arizona. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Grandma Ducky. I came on here and I was talking about old ladies and pantyhose. And if you want to, I was trying to look back at my videos that got the most views, and I think old ladies and pantyhose got the most views. Um, Younger women, older men got the most views. Anything with, old ladies tend to get the views too. A lot of old ladies, they don't necessarily get the views right away, but they come over time. They come over time. And but now someone told me the other day that if you use the word profit in your PROFIT in your oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you. And thank you for Tiny Nailers. Thank you for reminding me of what the name was. Thank you. And tell your son thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And oh, Vanessa, are you in Arizona? I love Arizona. We went to Grand Canyon. And I had, oh my gosh, that was in our motorhome. We went all over. I can't remember. We just were everywhere. I mean, oh, I loved Arizona. Arizona and Utah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful states. Beautiful. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, Grandma Ducky, Grandma always wore she always wore knee-high hose. And I like pantyhose, especially when I'm dressed up because makes me feel together. It kind of pulls it all together. And over 60, you need pulled together. Although I'm very toned, you still need pulled together. It helps. It really helps. Lycra always helps, It really does. It really does. But yeah, so I did a bunch of videos today in between all my schoolwork. And let's see, what were they today? I talk a lot about over 60, getting older, life after 60, but I talk about every subject. So my channel is for everyone with an emphasis for those over 60, because those over 60 do deal with different kinds of issues. Hey, YouTube Bono, welcome, welcome, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful, wonderful. There you go. And Vanessa McCreedle, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome to you. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you. And, I've been trying to, come on live if I can. I always do my videos, but live stream I don't always do. But for the most part, I've been on every day for the most part. And sometimes it's in the morning, or not the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoon, sometimes at night, sometimes both, sometimes neither. Yeah. So, but it's all good. It's all good. I think that when you're healthy and you're happy, you've got the world. You've got the world when you're healthy, especially when you're healthy. You don't really realize how precious your health is until you either lose it or you get old. And older people realize how valuable their health is. And, for me, my health is, I totally focus on my health. My only goal, I don't have like big trips. If I wanted to go on a big trip, I would. But my only goals in life are to take care of my health. Um, you know what, Grandma Ducky? How do you even do a short? Is it less than a minute? And do you have to put the hashtag short on it? Maybe Grandma Ducky, maybe I'm going to start doing that. Because you know what? My videos are just a little over a minute, and I might as well cut them down a little bit to less than a minute. And I could even do a part one and part two if it was a longer subject. But I agree. I think, you know what, Grandma Ducky, I think you're right. And I think you've given me a good idea. Starting tomorrow, I think I'll just do shorts. But I've never really done a short. Although I have videos that are less than a minute and I think they tag them as shorts, but I've never, what do I have to do? Put a hashtag shorts? Or is it hashtag short? Okay, so I just do hashtag shorts. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'll do that because I have about 6 videos I have marked down to do for tomorrow. And so I think I'll just make them short, make them short, because I think most people just don't have the time to watch more than a couple minutes. Although my videos are short, they're just not that short. Yeah. Okay, so hashtag shorts. And Grandma Ducky, do they have to be a minute or less? Or what if they're a little bit over a minute? You can't use that as shorts. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if you can use it because I have a bunch of them that are just slightly over. Robert, I've been through Arizona so many times and especially on our travels in our motorhome. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I miss our motorhome. Oh, I talk about buying another one all the time. But my husband's so busy with his golfing, and I'm so busy with school, and we have kids. We have three, young adult kids, and they're probably not going to travel with us because they're all going to college and they've got jobs. I don't know, and I don't know if I'd want to leave my home for a long period of time, you know. Um, I don't know. Hey, studio, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, Vanessa, I do like doing my lives at night. But the problem for me is I'm usually so worn out, like I am right now. I'm so worn out by this time because I get up early, and usually I'm kicked back and relaxed and sitting on my front porch, or taking a bubble bath or answering comments. Before I go to bed, I answer comments because during the day I'm too busy to do that. Um, but I like doing my lives at night. I really do because you get people are more relaxed. They're ready for bed. They're just kind of chilling, you know. During the day, people are busy. Welcome, Guido. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Where are you from, Guido? Are you from Italy? Are you from Italy? I like that name, Guido. Nice, very nice name. Very nice. But yeah. Um, So yeah, tomorrow I think I will start doing shorts. I think I'm just going to do shorts for a while, and that'll save me time. And I have so many subjects I talk about, and they take time to edit, and I don't think shorts take much time to edit. Bye bye, Robert. Thank you for coming, my friend. Have a great night and have a very, very blessed week. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I loved California weather. California weather, because I lived in California for a long time, and there's not much better weather than California. Not much. I love Palm Springs. I love the dry weather out there. It was wonderful. Hey, Nancy, wonderful, 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 my beautiful, beautiful friend. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate you, my longtime friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing wonderful, Nancy, and I hope life is treating you all good and everything. People say they don't see me anymore, but I tell them, they say, "Are you staying home because of all that's going on out there?" And I said, "No." I said, "I stay home because I've got so much college work, and then I have to, I'm an artist, and then I run." And I've got so much going on in my life that I don't have time to do all the social things that I did before. When you go to college, and some days I am studying 14 hours a day, that's a lot. In order for me to do as well as I'm doing in college, you have to be focused. My teacher said tonight, I said, "Well, I'm home a lot, so that's why, I have all these great grades." And he said, "Nope." He said, "You know what? I see people that are home all the time that don't even open a book." So he said, "You're doing fantastic." Hey, Kate Things, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, life is what you make it, it's what you pour into it. And I pour everything I've got into life. My biggest thing, like I said, is taking care of me, taking care of my health, because if you love your family, you're going to take care of you so that you can be there for your family. And so, I want to be around for my family and for myself. And so I take care of my body and I pay meticulous care of my body. I did a video today called The House of Wellness, and go watch it if you haven't, called The House of Wellness. And I don't know if I did one called The House of Sickness. And so go look that up too. And about a year ago, I went to a friend's house, and her husband was very sick. And you could walk in and you could feel the sickness, and it just the way the house was set up, the smell, everything. And, you know, but when you walk into a house of wellness, you can feel that too. You can feel that. And the way things are set up. You walk into our refrigerator, it's healthy food. You see my juicer sitting around, you see my blender sitting around. It's all healthy. And you want to take care of your health, because without your health, you're not going to enjoy money, you're not going to enjoy things, you're not going to enjoy traveling. Um, you know, but like I said, don't let circumstances stop you from your best life. Okay. And I have two sets of friends that I was telling this story, and they're both traveling the world. They're both traveling Europe right now. They've both had major health crises, not minor health crises, major health crises and financial crises. The one couple had a significant financial crisis due to the sickness, but they're over in Europe for 3 months, traveling Europe with backpacks, and they're in their 70s, and they have health issues still, but they're not letting it stop them. They're over there. They're over there. And so you want to live your life. We all have challenges. We all have difficulties. We all have things. And sometimes, yes, we have to back off and regroup, especially when you're sick. I'm the kind, if I'm sick, I want to go in my bedroom and hide and stay until I'm better. But, I admire people that once they get a hold of themselves, they can get back out there. So you want to get back out. You want to make the most of your life. You've got one life to live. So why not live it fully? You know, don't waste your life. Don't waste your life complaining or wishing. Get out there and make it happen. And that's what I've always done. I've made my own life happen, and I've worked hard. Everything I've done in my life, it's because I worked for it. I worked for it. Most good things don't come easily. They come with smart decisions and lots of work. Smart decisions and lots of work. Motivate yourself. No one else is going to motivate you better than yourself. If you sit around waiting for someone else to motivate you, you're going to wait a long time. You've got to motivate yourself. You really, really, really do. And that's what I do. I motivate myself. I don't wait on other people. I really don't. Um, so, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't have anything particular to say tonight, so that's why I said pantyhose and old ladies. Pantyhose and old ladies, I figure, And yes, I do wear pantyhose. And let me tell you, I used to spend a lot of money on pantyhose. I did. And I stopped when I discovered Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has the great pantyhose because they all get runners in them, and then you got to throw them away. And so I go to Dollar Tree. They have pantyhose. They're queen size, one size fits all. So whatever size you are, they'll fit you. And they're $1. So if you get a runner in them, no big deal. But if you spend $20 for a pair of pantyhose and you get a runner in them, it's a big deal. So I just buy mine at Dollar Tree, and I love them. I love them. Yeah, I wear, Vanessa, I love pantyhose. Now, of course, sometimes I go without pantyhose, and I look good without pantyhose, but I just like the feel of, because they pull it all together. They keep your shape, they keep your shape everywhere it's supposed to be. They keep you together, you know. So, but that's, I like pantyhose, and grandma always wore her knee highs, and she used to put rubber bands around them. She used to put rubber bands around your shoes. And grandma grew up in the Great Depression, and so she wouldn't buy anything new. And she would never throw anything away. She would make it into something else. So these little baby dolls that I have, and I'll have to show you all when I've showed them before in videos, but I'll have to show them again. They're all made out of old socks, and grandma made them. She, embroidered the faces, everything. They're wonderful. I cherish them, and I've had them since forever. And but grandma used to make us all these little baby dolls out of socks, and I have them in like a little sleigh, and in my hallway in there, I do. So, and she used to use all the old pantyhose for the insides of them, and she would take the pantyhose and she would fill up like she would make quilts, but really thick quilts, and with like a middle to it. and she would put pantyhose in the middle, and it would keep everybody warm. And then she would make pillows, and she would put pantyhose, stuff them with pantyhose, old pantyhose. Yeah, I bet you. Well, disco was after the '80s, Grandma Ducky. I was in the disco era. I had I don't know if y'all remember, but I wore bell-bottom pants. Do you remember bell bottoms? Oh, I love bell bottoms. I mean, if bell bottoms were out again, if I could find a pair, I would be all over bell bottoms. I had the big bell bottoms. You remember the big ones like Cher Bono had back in the early 70s? I had big bell bottom pants. I had mini skirt, midi skirt, and maxi skirt. And they used to have the zips. You could buy a coat. You could buy a maxi coat, and then you would unzip it. It would become a midi coat, and you could unzip it, and it would become a mini coat. And then we had hot pants. I had hot pants. Then I went through the disco period with the big false eyelashes. Although I was never good with false eyelashes. I started wearing them again here lately, but I'm not good with them. Um, a freshman. Oh my goodness! Wow! 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 I was a freshman in the early '70s. Hey, Jaira, welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming. Wonderful, wonderful to have you, my friend. Extremely supportive friend, Jaira. You will love their channel, and I hope you connect because very, very supportive, very supportive. And so I wore the bell-bottom pants, and I wore, the disco era with the platform shoes. Oh my gosh, I had those big, huge platform shoes. How I walked in them, I don't know. I don't know. They were just like that. I mean, so high. They were so high. You would walk around, and they were wooden on the bottom. It's how we walked around in those, I have no idea. We'd go to the disco, we'd have our mini skirt on and our big hair, and we'd, dance to Donna Summer, Love to Love You, Baby. Oh my, we'd go to the Holiday Inn up on the hill, and we'd go dancing. Oh, I remember all that. I remember all that. I've enjoyed my life. I've really have. I've had I look back, but I love my life today. Oh my gosh, I'm happier than ever. I love my life today. Yeah, Saturday Night Fever, Grandma Ducky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, absolutely. That was my era. That was my era. Saturday Night Fever. And another one? Urban Cowboy. Oh my gosh. I moved to Texas. I moved down in Texas at that period. I think it was the late '70s when Urban Cowboy, maybe 1980 when Urban Cowboy was out. And I moved to Texas. And I remember I took line dancing and I'd go out to the country western bars. Oh my gosh. And the Urban Cowboy was really, really big. Really, really big back then. And all those songs, Stand By Me. What was it? What were the songs from Urban Cowboy? Stand By Me, I think was one of them. And I can't remember all of them, but they were good songs, good songs. And Dallas was on. Oh, my mama and she lived in Texas at that time. And we would sit there on Friday night at 10 o'clock on her couch, and we couldn't wait for Dallas to come on. We would watch Dallas. And then after Dallas was over, we'd watch the PTL Club, the Praise the Lord Club. Such great memories, such great memories. Yeah, line dancing. I love line dancing. And then, of course, what was it in the '90s and the 2000s when we did, what was the songs that Macarena? Macarena? I was in Europe when we were doing the Macarena. I was living in Europe, and we would have the best time. We'd all get together as friends, and we'd go do the Macarena together. It's kind of an Italian song. I loved Italy. Italy was wonderful. Italy was, yeah, 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 Grandma Ducky. It was Tristan that did it. Tristan. Remember Tristan did it? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. They were wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We had such I enjoyed my mom and I had we had so many wonderful memories. My mom and I, she would drive back and forth across country. She was always moving, but I was always mostly in California. So she'd come back and forth and I would drive across country with her because I didn't like her driving by herself. And I was like 19 years old and she had this great big beautiful brand new white Pontiac. And away we'd go like two birds in a car, going across country. I was 19 and we just drive across country. We had so many wonderful memories, wonderful memories. I miss my mama. I really miss her. She was great. She had such a great dynamic personality. She was fun. She was funny. She was wonderful. And she yodeled. And my mama was on the radio, and she used to be called Yodelin' Pat. Yodelin' Pat in the 1930s and 40s. Yep, during the war era, during the World War II, I think. World War II era. So yeah, but she yodeled. She was a beautiful yodeler, and she loved to dance polkas. Loved to dance polkas. So when I hear polka music, I love polka music. So yeah. So, but I thought I would just come on for a little bit and say hello, and um, and just touch base because I like to do that. Because tomorrow I'm going to try to sleep in because I have a lot of homework, a lot of college work tomorrow. I'm going to run first because I do that first. My health comes before anything. My taking care of my body and my fitness comes before anything. And I don't care how old I look. I just want to stay healthy. That's it. Age doesn't matter. I just want to be healthy. I want to enjoy my life, all of it, every bit of it. I want to squeeze all the lemon out of the lemon, all the juice out of the lemon. I really do. Calling myself a lemon. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. Well, hey, Jervis V. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you. Let me give you a blue wrench there. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. When you come on a live, you run out of things to say, you know, and unless I start talking wisdom, and I don't normally, when I come on a live stream, I don't do wisdom. I just do, I just come here to chit chat, you know, and with y'all. And because I save my wisdom for my videos, those are done in video form, not in live stream form. The live stream is more just to connect with you all in real time. And that's what I do. So, but tonight is Monday night. Monday night. I think everybody must be in bed, just about, right? Oh, Nancy, you are so right. You are absolutely right. Nancy, you and I have been friends for a long time. I think about what, 8 years, 9 years? I think so. I think so. That long time. Long, long time. Long time. You've been a great friend. You really have been. Great, great, great friend. Great friend. So, um, well, I think I'm probably going to go. I know this is a short live. I'm not on very long tonight. Um, but I'm going to go take my bath, my bubble bath, and then I'm going to answer my comments, and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired. Because I'm tired, 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 tired. But it's good tired. There's bad tired when you've had a day that you didn't like. And then there's good tired where you're exhausted from doing what you love. And I'm good tired. I'm good because I love what I do. I love going to college. I really, really love going to college. I love my teachers. I love my teacher tonight. He's wonderful. He's so funny. He's wonderful. And, I love getting out in the morning on the trail each and every morning, same trail. Sounds boring, but I love it. I'm so grateful to be out there. I'm so grateful. And so I'm out there every day. I come back home as soon as I finish the trail. I do my videos, my little short. And Grandma Ducky, I'm going to do the shorts tomorrow. I'm only going to do shorts. And thank you, my friend Giro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do shorts. And then I'm going to do, then I have my college work all day. So I might do a live tomorrow. I don't know at what point. I don't know. But I might. I try to touch base. I do. I try to touch base. Life is precious. Enjoy every moment of it. Enjoy your life, you know. Hey, welcome, welcome, my friend MHJ. Welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench there. I'm getting ready to go, my friend. I'm just kind of summing up here and then go take my bubble bath because I haven't had it yet. I need my bubble bath. I love my bubble bath. It's kind of my Calgon bubbles. Never Mr. Bubble. I loved Mr. Bubble. I loved Mr. Bubble. My kids, when they were little, we always did Mr. Bubble, you know, put Mr. Bubble in the bath water. They always loved that. We used to have all these bubbles going around, you know, and so, but anyhow, well, thank you, everybody. And I hope to see you all soon. I hope you have a great week, a blessed week, a wonderful week, full of blessings, new opportunities. Make sure that you are living your best life, which is your best life, not someone else's best life, but your own best life with your own dreams, your own visions. Don't let challenges stop you from your best life. Let those challenges push you forward towards your best life. Okay, we all get them. We all get challenges. We all get difficulties at every stage and every age. Welcome, Pesca. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And we all get them. You know, we all get them. And the key to it is let your challenges push you forward. Don't let them hold you back. And don't let old age, if you're old, don't let old age hold you back. Don't let sickness hold you back. Just let it push you forward. I know that there are things that can happen in life that can knock you out, like especially sickness. But once you can get a hold of yourself, you know, make sure to get busy, doing your best at, you know, finding your happiness. You know, happiness can even be found in comfort. You know, when you're going through a difficult and challenging time, sometimes all you can do is look for comfort, you know, good comfort, right comfort. And, you know, people who are sick, that's sometimes, you know, what makes them happy is finding a way to be comfortable. And so, whatever way you can find your happiness in the right way, the good way, go for your happiness, you know. Thank you, my friend MHJ. Thank you. And you know what? I'll try to come on tomorrow if I can. Okay, tomorrow at some point, day or evening, you know. And I don't let people know though because I don't know what time I'm going to be on until I come on. So so there's no notifications beforehand or anything like that. It's just that I pop on. I just come on, and I'm on Grandma's porch tonight. If you can tell that the well-known Grandma's porch, that's where I'm at, and you can hear the train. Listen for the train. No, it's not doing it. It was tooting its horn. We have a train in town. We live in a small town. It's a golfing community, but a train goes by and it has the Amtrak on it. So people get off here. It's just a little tiny train station. Just a little tiny train station. Did you hear it? I love the train. I love the train whistle. I do. Well, thank y'all. And so till next time, may God bless you, and I'll talk to you then. Okay? Good night.